Have you ever asked yourself, why am I not happy about myself and my life? And I mean, you're not alone. If you look around, if you go into public, even though everyone wants to be happy, most people aren't. And it's not because they haven't yet achieved what they wanted to achieve, because even if you look at very successful people, you will see that most of them are quite unhappy most of the time. Now, why is that? I asked myself a few years ago, why am I and most people around me quite unhappy? Now I realized that it was because I wasn't using the past and the present as my source of happiness, and I was just relying on the future. Now, once I really deeply realized that, I went from being quite unhappy about myself and my life to now being actually quite happy, I would say. And so much that people literally come to me all the fucking time telling me, bro, you always look so happy. And it's not because I'm faking it around, but because I genuinely am. And if you know me in real life, then you know that I'm not joking, basically. So the thing is this, for a very long time, I used to think that I was being unhappy, I was unsatisfied about myself because I hadn't yet achieved my goals. I wanted to have, intimate relationships and good relationships with friends. I wanted to start earning money online and be financially free. I wanted to, have my dream physique and feel, satisfied about myself. And so I thought to myself, I will be happy once I achieve those things. Let me tell you, I achieved most of the things I wanted to achieve, and yet every single time I realized the same thing, that the future, the achievement that I imagined myself being so sweet and nice, never felt so amazing as I was expecting it. And I always asked myself, well, if this doesn't make me happy or didn't make me happy, what will? And so for a very long time, I used to just set new goals. Once I achieved the abs, I wanted to have bigger arms. I wanted to have a bigger, back and chest. And I wanted to become stronger. Then I wanted to have this kind of relationships. Then I wanted all the kind of things that you can imagine of, right? And so I started ticking off these things. And after, many, many, many times, I realized the same thing. I understood that the future, or what I imagined about the future, was never going to actually make me feel happy about myself and about my life. And so I realized that happiness was not something that was going to happen in the future. It was either here, right now, or it simply wasn't. And so that's the key, bro. Realize this. The future doesn't give you happiness. It never will, bro. What can give you happiness is the present, and only the present. And to do that, there are two main things that I've seen that have given me such a crazy amount of happiness that I really wanted to mention them to you. Now, the first thing is using my past as my source of happiness. Now, many people call that gratitude. But all it really is, if you think about it, it's being happy or being joyful, celebrating something that has already happened. And so think about it. When you normally want something in the future and you expect to get something and be happy about something, you are waiting all the fucking time for you to tick off that goal and hope that that one-time action will make you feel happy. When you instead use gratitude and the past as your source of happiness, you can basically be happy all the time, because there are infinity of things you can be happy and be grateful for all the time, bro. You can be literally grateful every single moment for the day you were born, for the fact that you're healthy, for the food you just ate, for your parents, the house that you can live in, for so many things, the shirt that you can wear, the phone that you can use. There are so many things, bro, that you can be happy about the past that have happened. Even like when I eat a fruit, bro, that's the level of gratitude I'm going to. I thank the sun, because think about it. A fruit is literally just condensed sun energy, with some air, with some water, with some minerals from the ground, but mainly the sun is creating it. And so using gratitude as my source of happiness has played a huge role, because now when I eat a banana, I'm like, thanking the sun for having basically created it. I know it might sound strange, but if you really want to become a happier person, I've seen on myself that using the past and therefore gratitude is such a powerful tool. Now, the second tool that has made me a way happier person is following what I have read from a Roman philosopher named Seneca. He said in a very elegant way, just experience happiness. Now, this might sound strange to you, and that's what I mean with using the present as your source of happiness. Now, many people, as said, have this misconception that we need something to be happy. Even if we are grateful about the past, right? We're still using something that has happened in the past or that has just happened for us to be happy about it, for us to be grateful and express our gratitude. Now, don't get me wrong, that's an amazing thing. But there is an even more powerful one, and that is expressing gratitude or like happiness without a reason. Because think about it. Being unhappy always needs a reason. There always needs to be a reason for you to be unhappy, right? But there doesn't need any reason for you to be happy. You can literally be happy without any reason. And once you unlock this idea, really, once you actually feel that you can be happy without a reason, then bro, you just literally won the game. You escaped the matrix, you literally cracked the code, you found the cheat code. It's crazy, because most people never realize this. This might sound strange and this might sound not relatable to you, but there are a few things that really help you out to do that. Now, first thing is just smiling. Second thing that has really helped me out a lot is just reminding myself and forcing myself to be happy. Just laugh without a reason, just force yourself to be happy. Now, I know this might sound strange, but it does work. And the third thing that has helped me out a lot is to basically have written it down on my phone. Now, you cannot see it because I basically am recording with my phone, but on my home screen, it's basically a black screen with written on it, smile. So every single time I read it, I remind myself of it, and I just experience happiness. Now, obviously, it takes some practice. If you're never really just, it's not forcing yourself, but it's like allowing yourself to be happy without a reason. It might be taking a little bit of practice at the beginning, but once you unlock it, bro, it's crazy. Now, to become more grateful, there are three main things that I highly recommend you doing that I personally do. First thing is using your journal. Every single day, I basically write down at least 3 things I'm grateful for and why. Then before I eat, I always express my gratefulness for the food, and I try to be as grateful as I can throughout the day. A little trick that helps out a lot to become more present, more grateful, more happy is to count the times you smile, or to count the times you express gratitude, or to count the times you experience happiness, as I explained earlier, throughout the day. And every single day you try to become better at it. Do it more often. It's like a game, but you really see that you're going to express it more often, and be more happy and more happy and more happy. Bro, try out these things, and I guarantee you that you will become a way happier person. Like, it's crazy. Now, Monday morning, when everyone is there thinking to themselves, why do I need to go to work, to university, to school? And they're happy because I just got the possibility to wake up. I'm not yet dead, bro. I just got my breakfast. Also very grateful for that. I just got out and the sun is greeting me and giving me some sunlight, bro. Then I breathe in my fresh air and basically realize that I'm alive because of the plants that are around me and the footsteps. I'm grateful for my shoes, that I can walk, that I have feet, that I'm healthy, bro. Now, if you have any questions, any further struggles, or anything you want my personal help with, bro, you can just book a totally free coaching call. You have the link in the description down below. So that's another way for me to help you out. If you want it, you can get it. If you don't need it, bro, don't worry about it. Now, anyways, really thank you a lot for your time and your attention, that you came to this point of the video. Really hope that it helped you out, and I'm sure that if you actually implement these things, they will totally change your life, and you will not even realize how much and how fast they will change your life until you will actually look back and remember how unhappy you were before starting to use them. Now, I said, thank you again for your time and your attention. Wish you all the best, bro, and hopefully see you very soon. Ciao.